That's it. That was the best one by far.
Oh, hey, Albert here from the Moto Academy. We flew in a Moto Academy subscriber, Fire at Will. We're gonna do a private lesson. So for some reason, he hasn't been on a motocross track ever. He didn't let us know that until he landed, although he probably told us and I forgot. You have experience, a lot of experience. It sounds like 90 hours worth on a corner track, sort of in the middle of the desert.
Yep, exactly.
So it's got a good feel of cornering, but first time in a motocross track, so we're gonna work how to jump for the first time. So this is gonna be fourth gear demonstration. The goal here is to just get speed ahead of time to where I can basically coast and do nothing off the takeoff. Pretty straightforward. What I'd recommend too is hit the corner before it for now on the outside.
Okay.
So that way you maybe could even shift third
before
a little earlier, just to give yourself room so when you come over that thing, you're not worried about scrambling for gears.
That's the biggest thing I'm worried about is the shift.
Yeah.
That's
get the gears early so that's out of your mind, and then just get in a good attack position with your head far enough forward. Maybe even first time you hit it, don't worry about the bike leaving the ground whatsoever. And then just as you get comfortable, build more speed in the base. I think just when people learn to jump for the first time and he has never caught air, ever, I think people have the misconception that it requires a bunny hop or a preload or some type of crazy movement off the top of the face, and it just doesn't. I mean, now he is such a heavy and tall dude as well that his movement, when he goes forward and back, that bike feels it immediately. So that's, the taller you are, the more leverage you have on the motorcycle. You have to pay attention to the movement and try to minimize it as much as you can. For him, he might have to just stay smooth, steady throttle all the way off so that the bike doesn't do anything funky. Okay, that's it. That's exactly what we want. You can build off that bike shot perfectly straight. He jumped a whopping 7 feet, but who cares? Like, that's how you build. Not bad, last one was better. There we go. And that's a lot, like he got in the air and he pushed the front end down that time. So it did want to endo itself a little bit. We're gonna have to tell him just to be smooth all the way up the jump face. Times that your third to last one was by far the best.
Yeah.
I think that one, the difference maker was you actually maintained throttle a little more going off the jump face.
I got scared that last one broke right before I hit the jump face.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It's always going, this is the way I explain it to people, like you're gonna get the feeling in the pit of your stomach if you're approaching the jump the right way, as if you have way too much speed.
Okay.
Like you're gonna be like, nope, I gotta slow down. I used to always get that feeling in snowboarding, like when I would be approaching the jump, I would always get the instinct to feel as though I had to do those last 1 or 2 carves. Not that we're trying to clear a jump here, but just know that to catch any significant amount of air, like the one 3 jumps ago, if you watch that footage back, you went pretty far. You probably jumped 10 feet. And the bike shot on a perfectly level plane.
So that was actually third gear. Should I stay with third then?
Was that third gear?
Yeah. Fourth is, so I'm coming down and I noticed fourth, it has, I don't know how to describe it. It feels smooth coming down. Yeah. But I don't feel like I have enough ass with me as being as big as I am to
So just go faster through here. And again, when you come down and across, it's going to feel too fast. But just know that by the time you go up this hill again, you're going so slow, you're not gonna catch any significant amount of air. I really think the fourth is the ticket. But now just try and stay smooth on the throttle all the way up the jump face if you can. And then try to get the upshift a little cleaner when you come up over the top. If that requires you to crest the top and then get the upshift on your way down, if you think you could get that a little smoother, and even maybe sit for a second to do it if you need to, then that's fine too. There you go, nice, head forward. Yeah. And that endo's caused from decel, but body position was pretty good. What did that look like to you?
Yeah, it was just he chopped the throttle completely off. So if he maintained speed, the bike would probably stay pretty level.
Stay smooth on that throttle. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Oh. Downshift, downshift, downshift. Don't be in such a rush to get that shift.
Yeah, is that what it
Get
is?
over it. Accelerate third for a second and then upshift to fourth.
Okay.
So the only reason it endoed is you cut the throttle and you didn't have quite enough speed. So it's like the only fix to that, just stay in the throttle all the way up to jump face.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm counting it.
That's it.
Yeah, buddy.
That's it. All right.
Let's go.
You're gonna like how that one looked. That was great.
What was it?
That was really good. Really good.
Felt good.
Bike stayed on a level plane. You pushed it away from you a tiny bit, but not that bad. You stayed on the throttle all the way up. That was it. We're ending on that note. Moral of the story here, I know that probably all looks underwhelming, but that's how you have to build on a motorcycle. You cannot, this isn't golf, this isn't a basketball, this isn't a sport where you can sit there and miss your shot all day long or sit there and hit the golf ball into the woods all day long. If you mess up on the dirt bike, you can get seriously hurt. So the progression has to be really, really strategic and slow. You have to take your time with it. Like what you just did there, hopefully Ryan nailed the shot, like that is the perfect starting point for jumping. And then you don't progress beyond that point and that distance for months, to be quite honest. Practice that 1,000 times until that distance and that height and that approach for the jump feels so mundane and easy and boring that you can then level up that next bit. I think people, the problem, you're smart enough to not do this, I think, but most people would do that 3 times and be like, sick, all right, we're ready to jump the whole thing. And it's like, whoa, hang on. Like we had a student at class last night that wanted to hit the finish line. And then I'm like, all right, well, do you jump this? No. Do you jump that? No. Do you jump this one? No. I'm like, okay, well, those all should come before that one. Why do you want to hit that one?
Right.
So just take your time with progression. That was solid. If you want to win a trip, like Fire at Will just did, and ride my Supercross bike, that seems to be the theme of these trips, is everybody just rides my Supercross bikes.
This is awesome, by the way.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah, this is great. Honda is.
How'd the suspension feel on the jump?
Good, man. Real good, actually.
Thanks, Factory Connection. Okay. Toodaloo. Good job, sir.
Thank you, sir.